olive oil. It's one of the best oils for fighting, including bad cholesterol, including diabetes, including high blood pressure. But you must ensure that it's a good one. There are too many adulterated ones outside there. And so you must ensure that you get the cold pressed olive oil and use it, because it's very high in antioxidants and one of the disease fighting oils. And another oil, as you all know, is our cold pressed coconut oil. It's one of the oils too that you should be taking if you're from that age, because of their ability to fight off yeast. These two oils are good in fighting off yeast, reducing activity of bacteria in the body, and several other functions, including inflammations, and helping to balance good cholesterol. Because one of the things we tend to face as we get older is cholesterol, because of the food we ate. It's not, some people are wondering, how did they come up with high bad cholesterol? These bad cholesterols are not just from the animal fat we eat. Some people are not consuming this animal fat, but the lifestyles, when we are living sedentary life, we don't exercise, when we are consuming most of the oils, even including red oil, it can help. It's one of the oils that can really help your cholesterol. This good, in fact, it will increase the good cholesterol and increase the bad cholesterol as well. So it works both ways. So if you are trying to, if you are getting to that age, you must be careful with the choice of oils you make because of your cholesterol. These are one of the, and I mentioned the ones that can help you to balance cholesterol and the one that help you to raise it fast. Red palm oil is one of them. And sometimes there are some foods actually that require oils. You can take them, but not with the red oil we're used to. Like now, we know that avocados is in season. It's a healthy fat. You can consume it in moderation. Wherever fat is needed in your diet, wherever fat is required, you can choose the fat that you use. Most of the foods we consume on a daily basis, they need fat for their full absorption. And so it's not something you have to avoid or say, I'm going to stay away from fat. It's not the healthy way. The healthy way is to choose the fat that you want to take. You have to deliberately choose the fat and ensure that it's a good fat. And though it's a good fat, sometimes we overdo it. Healthy fats like cashew nuts, there are occasions you could consume too much because it's high in calorie. And not only cashew nuts, I've noticed that most nuts are high in calorie, even walnuts, surprisingly. The little almond, as tiny as it is very, very dense in calorie. Very tiny nut, but when you consume more than 4 or 5, you're already full. And so it's not something you just pack and be consuming. Peanut is high in calorie, cashews are high. Even the tiny ones that you think are not high, they are very, very high in calorie. And why is it important to mention this? This is one of the proofs that they are good sources of fat. And not only fat, they also contain nutrition. They are high in nutrition. At times when I wonder, I try to make a choice of what to eat and what not to. You look at some of the conventional foods we consume, you will notice that when you consume that particular food, I use beans for instance, if you calculate the minerals and vitamins you will get from the nuts, you will notice that there are more. Yes, that there are more things you gain there than from the other one that will have more calorie. And so that is why we need to also choose our nuts where we get some of the fats we need, and then reduce the consumption of the calorie, because most of them are also high in calorie. And in addition to that, when we talk of okay, let's just move a little bit away